Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, screen share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching, like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat, where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, screen share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah, yeah. Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, screen share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah, yeah. Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching, like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat, where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah, yeah. Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we we already know the tune. Trading minds watching like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lean. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah, yeah. Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lean. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lean. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching, like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat, where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah, yeah. Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know know the tune. Trading minds watching like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team in rhythm and rhyme. Screen share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah, yeah. Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a calm plan, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team in rhythm and rhyme. Screen share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching, like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat, where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah, yeah. Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the the tune. Trading minds watching like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, screen share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah, yeah. Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, screen share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Hey, top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clean, clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, screen share love, walking you through in Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a complaint, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lead. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love, walking you through in real time. Oh yeah. Little bell ringing, but we already know the tune. Trading minds watching, like the sun follows the moon. QA sessions talking through the fear and the doubt. Private trader group chat, where we lay the puzzle out. Real-time phone trade alert, soft buzz and the picture's clear. Come on, take a look right here. You ain't gotta walk that risk alone. Zoomed in candles, zoomed out view. We break it down, then guide you through. Top tier family, bring it all back home. Well, top tier trading team. Now, come on, y'all. Hey, my own girl. Oh, come on down. Don't you be too late. We'll show you how to work that market gate. Got one strategy, sit you right down. Tune up your plan, turn your game around. Person on mentorship, talking real plain, so you can ride that chart like a fast freight train. Everybody with the top 10 trading team. Do the trader. Come learn clean, come learn keen. Do the trader. We got your back when the bell go ring. Sign on up, let your profits sing. Everybody with the top 10 trading team. Do the trader around. Every single week we got a study hall crew. Q&A, cooking, breaking patterns for you. Screens up big, we be sharing that view. Guiding through the trades till the move run through. Phones start buzzing when I set up call. Real-time alerts, we don't miss that ball. Everybody with the top 10 trading team. Do the trader. Come learn clean, come learn keen. Do the trader. We got your back when the bell go ring. Sign on up, let your profits sing. Everybody with the top 10 trading team. Do the trader. Got a private little room where the traders all chat. Talking through the winds, learn from the flat. You ain't trading all alone in the dark like that. You got a family of pros saying you can do that. Oh yeah. Oh, everybody with the top 10 trading team. Do the trader. Come learn clean, come learn keen. Do the trader. We got your back when the bell go ring. Sign on up, let your profits sing. Everybody with the top 10 trading team. Do the trader. Do the trader. trading team. Now, come on, y'all. Early in the morning, charts glow blue on the screen. Coffee and a calm plan, we move like a quiet dream. Top tier trading team, got a map for the climb. Whisper little price lines, then we step in right on time. Top tier trading team, we move together. Mentorship guiding every step we take. Strategy sessions make the clouds look lighter. We turn those questions into clear plays. Weekly group study halls, we learn and lean. Trading side by side, chasing steady green. Top tier trading team, in rhythm and rhyme, scream, share love. There we go. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry. I was trying to figure out the technicality here. For some reason, it wasn't working. Realized that the sound has it wasn't working right. So I appreciate the patience. So sorry about the little tech challenge here that we got ourselves into to begin with. But we're going to get ourselves going here. So again, welcome, guys. Thanks for making it. I'm glad you were able to make it here today. Especially on a Sunday. But this is again a testament to how committed you guys are to getting better as traders and to really becoming profitable and having things set up the right way for you. So again, appreciate you getting here, and let's go ahead and not kill any time and get started so you can get back to your families and whatever you were doing here today. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. And guys, please save your questions for the end, simply because it's too difficult for me to go back and forth between eyeing down the chat and then going through all this information and whatnot. So we're going to save the questions for the end, and then I'll gladly go over some of those. And then of course, if you have something that's more complicated, we could go over that in our one-on-ones as well. So all right, guys, well, thanks for joining us. And if you're not already a member, come join us here at Top Tier Trading Team. We're at toptiertradingteam.com. We're a private group. We offer one-on-one private mentorship, so it's not just a bunch of videos that you get on and that you don't get context and you're just left to kind of figure it out on your own. It's not what we do here. We are dedicated. We will get on the phone with you. We will go over details to really get you profitable types of trades to take, what's ideal for you, and then we go from there. And then on top of that, obviously, we have these weekly study halls where we go over the trades from the week prior. And then, of course, we take a look at the week ahead and setups that we're eyeing down for that as well. But on top of that, we are just also beginning our direct-to-phone trade alerts. So if you're not able to sit in front of a screen all day, which is understandable, everybody's got something to do, I'm sure, between work, school, kids, whatever the case may be, we have direct-to-your-phone trade alerts so that when a mod does take a trade, and there'll be swing trades. There won't be scalps. There won't be day trades. There'll be swing trades so that you have time, and it's not like you just have to be in and out. But then if you decide, that's something you want to consider, that will be there for your consideration. So, lots to offer. Again, we're toptiertradingteam.com. We certainly look forward to helping you become a profitable trader here with us. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Enough of that. And let's start with Amazon here. We had a really interesting week. Oh, and before we do, last thing, guys, as you know, many of you already know, I'm here at home. I've got a couple kids. I've got a dog. I've got two mothers that are here with us. So there might be some background noise. You just have to bear with me. And that's the case there. So, all right, let's get going here with Amazon. All right. Well, Amazon had an interesting week. Let me pull this back so we can see a little bit farther out. So as you can see, we got down here. We started the week very low. We got down to just above 203, basically at 203 though. And that was after last week's nice little gap up that we took advantage of off of 196 into that 202. And then we decided
the week prior to take that long. And then this week, we were simply looking for a potential continuation of that move. And that's exactly what we got here. As you see, we gapped up here early in the week, or last week, I'm sorry. Let me move this out a little bit. There we go. And then this week, we came and had a nice little gap down, which brought us right back into this 204 that we needed to have hold. Now, we clearly got a test here, right, guys? But a test isn't, we want confirmation. A break would be that this breaks and keeps going. That would be our confirmation. This was simply a test, and that test was successful in terms of a support test. And you could see what will happen for the rest of the week. We got a nice little move up here to that 210. All right. And then we pulled back. We needed that 208 to hold, which it did for a continuation. And we didn't get much farther than that. We didn't get to that 212 that we were looking for initially, but we did get to that 211.50, and that was really nice from there. But then we saw a clear double, if not triple top, at that level. And then once we saw this bearish pattern right here, once we had the triple top, along with this bearish engulfing candle, you could see the volume just picked up on that move down. And that was key. We always talk about the volume profile, right? And the relationship between price action and volume. Well, there's a prime example of that. When you see a resistance level and you get a down pattern price action along with that heavy, let me move this up, volume right down here. Well, that's a clear sign of that bullishness. And so we expected that move on down. We were patiently waiting to see where it would floor, and you could see it floored just above 205 right there, and that was a nice rebound. And of course, now what we're looking to do, having taken advantage of that, is really for next week, this week coming up, we're looking for a little pullback. All right, we need a pullback right into this area. You can see we want to test our 207 stop. All right. And then once we get our stop tested, and that confirms, again, not just a piercing and a test. I want it, even if we get a piercing, I want that piercing to recover and then to hold. But once we do have that confirmation, and then of course the appropriate volume profile at the time that this is going to hold, well, then we would buy into that strength. All right. We would buy into that strength through 208. And then, of course, we would take profit here at 210, and then up here at 212. Now, we are going to get a little bit of that resistance at last week's high, right? That 211.50. So do anticipate that. Maybe that's where I would take a tier, just in case it acts as resistance again, and we kind of come down from it. But honestly, I think we're going to go up potentially from there. It will depend largely on the market. And I'm going to go over that as well, because obviously we have some things to consider. Everything from tariffs, which are really the minor of them all, but obviously this thing with Iran and everything as well. So we'll go over that in a little bit. Now, here's the thing. If we get this move and we get those 207 to 208 hold, and we get on up here, and if, say we get to this 212, this is absolutely a level that I would be getting out of my position. I would not be holding beyond that, because this is a heavy resistance zone. Now, if we were, and there's a kind of a double trade here, if we were to get into this, now this is more of a day trade, very short scalp. Hopefully it wouldn't even take more than an overnight. All right, what we're looking at here with this setup. Now, after this trade, and say like hypothetically, we get up and we break this 212, and say we do on high volume. Now, I'm getting out of all my positions that I'm getting here, I'm getting out of here. And the reason being is, if I pull out back here for you, it's not going to show here. Let me get to the daily. All right. All right, you can clearly see this 212 is a huge area of resistance, right? Now we have this gap that we had basically from 220, but just a hair above, really 222. Okay. But that gap extends all the way down here to basically this 212. So what I'm seeing, okay, and this is, look at this reversal. It's a very nice V shaped recovery. All right. V shaped recovery. And then it's pulling back, it's holding the higher low. All right. And then so I expect a continuation to at least test this 212. Now, going back to the 15-minute, if we were to break this 212, and again, on high volume, I want a high volume break of this 212, and we pull back on low volume, this is a great other long. Now, this might be a swing that I would take. I wouldn't consider this one necessarily a day trade. I would get, longer expiration dated contracts, but this is where I would expect that 212 would just run right on up to that 220. You might get a little resistance, 215, 216, somewhere around there. But aside from that, I think you have all this to gap fill, and if you get that. And you got to remember, Amazon, ever since the pullback, has gone from 250 all the way to sub 2. It was like 193 or something, 195. That's a big move down, so it's going to want to recover some of this. So that's what we're looking at for Amazon. All right, so quick day trade. Day trade is this: 207 to 208 holds. We buy, we take profit at 210 to 212. Okay, 212 breaks, and we get up and we pull back and hold 212. Now we're looking at a swing trade, longer dated expiration, and I think we ride up to 220 from there. All right, so that's Amazon. All right, Amazon. Next is Ford. All right, Ford had an interesting week. Okay, earnings came out a couple weeks ago. Really delayed response. Took days. In fact, it dropped down at first, sub 1375 down to this 1350s. And then, as you can see, it kind of traded down there for a while, and then all of a sudden it kicked in the good news. The earnings were a mixed bag of nuts, good and bad. The market took the bad first, and then it just kicked in the good at the beginning of this week. And as you know, many of you know, the ones that have been either watching me for a while or we have our one-on-ones, I talk about Ford, and that lately over the last couple of weeks to, if not a month or so, I've been just ripping Ford apart, buying at 1350, selling at 14, and then reversing it, getting puts at 14, selling it at 1350, just playing both ways, right? Well, now that this has happened, we got to change that up a little bit. We're considering a new channel that we've created. Now we're going to do, if we can, a similar thing to that channel. So this gap up happened early in the week. You can see we moved all the way from this 1350, basically, 1357, but basically 1350, all the way up to 1480. That's a big move. Okay, that's a big move, especially for a $14 stock. You know what I mean? So that being the case, you can see we had this move. So we were fortunate. We were able to capitalize on this move up. And then it just did a great job stair-stepping all week. I mean, it pulled up, pulled back on low volume. Look at that volume on the move up. Look at that. And then relative to the volume on the move down. And it's exactly what we want. We want high volume moves through zones, low volume pullbacks to show us that we have a chance to hold levels and then continue, right? That's exactly what we got. And then look at this. Held perfectly, tested, boom. Next level, tested, held, boom. Perfect, right? So we got out near the top there at 1480, and then got rid of the rest of our position. Once we saw this price action come down to here, and then we saw this move up, and this right here got us out of our position. We were hoping that it would hold right at this level. If we held this level, we had a chance to continue. Clearly it didn't. We got this, what I believe to be an exhaustion move up. Like, look at this candle here. That's not a high volume candle, But it even though the price action looked nice, the volume didn't. So that was an indication that we were going to be weak. And then, sure enough, as you can see, that's exactly what happened. You know, and we just kind of let go of that rest of that long there. So now that was our week here with Ford. Now, what we're looking for next week is a move back up. Okay. Uh, and you know what, guys? Before we go into any other trades, I should kind of address this thing with Iran. Um, Now, as you know, guys, we don't get political here. We don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. That stuff is banned from our group. We do talk, politics does have to do with business and finance, clearly, right? Policy shifts money, so on and so forth. That's what we do. We take advantage of money shifts to capitalize, right? All we do. We don't talk bias. We don't talk sides. We don't talk this, that, the other. It's about how will politics affect our money. That's it. So that's all I'm going to talk about. Okay, in terms of that, in what we're going to go through now. Now with this Iran situation, we have a couple things. We don't know where this is going to go. Okay, clearly, this could go clearly one of two ways. It could go that there's an escalation. If you're the leaders of that group and you just had your leader taken out and whatever, just like it's like you cut off the head of a snake and another one grows back, so to speak. And so you never know where escalations may occur. So if there is a military action that escalates, certain stocks go up, certain stocks go down. So we have to consider that, guys. So I want you to be very careful of that this coming week, along with the other economic variables that are on the economic calendar as well. And you guys could, we see that in the group. You could check out the group post with that. Anyways, that being said, we want to be careful. Okay. Now, there may be no escalation. It may also be, okay, that now that happened, maybe things are different there. Maybe the sentiment, the tone changes out of Iran, this, that, and the other, and there is no escalation. Bottom line, there's no escalation. In which case, obviously, certain things aren't going to be affected the same way, and vice versa. And I'm going to go over that a little bit in some of these trades. Okay, so in this trade, how that affects it is a little bit different than some of the others. Now, when it comes to things like this, the auto industry can be affected. Gas prices clearly are affected. So with gas prices affected with this situation, that can affect the cars, just like it does the airlines, right? So that's why we want to be careful here with this and have that understanding. But what we're looking for next week here with Ford, guys, I'm sorry, I'll try to speed it up. I know we're already 24 minutes deep and I'm only in, 2 trades here. But I do want to make sure we get more thorough here. So what we're looking for is simply a pullback. Okay. Well, I'm going to pull back on forward to this 1375 stop that we have. All right. I want that tested. But we're acceptable to buy anywhere in this zone up to 14. Even if 14 holds, I might start tearing in here. I'm going to play it by ear. I do like this candle, the way we ended on Friday. Okay. It's a very nice candle. That's a similar candle to the one that brought us down at the beginning, right? So I see that as a potential. So what I'm looking for is this area right here, 1375 to 14 a hold. I know it's a big area, relatively speaking, but this is also a long-term swing. I personally, and again, guys, nothing here is financial advice. I'm just showing you what I'm looking at. But I personally love on my swing trades getting long-dated expirations, right? So I can manage that risk, right? We always talk about risk management, and that's what I'm doing here. All right, I'm going to get at least a couple months, 6 weeks to a couple months expiration on this, so I can manage it in case we're wrong and whatnot. But that being the case, I'm going to start tearing in at 14, and hopefully we get actually a gap down right away on Monday. and I'd like to get into this bottom zone to test for support. But once we get in here, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to start tearing in and then expecting the bounce off of that 14. I'm just going to take profits every bit of the way here. Um, Maybe like 1430, just right in front of that 35, so I don't hit that resistance. But 1435 ish, and then 1460, and then of course we had the high of day. All right, on Friday right there. Now, guys, if we somehow bounce so high that we get to 15, I would take all my positions off at 15. I think that would be such a big level of resistance that we are going to have trouble getting over that, and we're going to have a pretty big pullback. I wouldn't even be surprised if that pullback brought us down to 1450, 1460. So I am going to be getting out of that position as we get up there. But that's it for Ford. Very simply looking for this 1375 to hold, buying through into strength between 1388 and 14, and then just taking profit at 1435, and then right there at 1460. All right. So that's Ford. Netflix, that was, woo, Netflix had a crazy week. All right. So we went from all the way down here at 75 to 90, over 95, 96, 97, somewhere in that zone. All right. Huge move because apparently they had a deal. Now I think it's Paramount. They had a deal with, might be TriStar. I have so many names in my head these days, but I think it's Paramount. Either way, big boom for them. Now, originally, if you go to last week's study hall, we were looking for 83 to 83.60 to be our short zone. We had been waiting for a week or two for it to hop into that zone so we could short it, not knowing and not expecting this news with the merger or whatnot with, or the partnership with, not TriStar. Oh my gosh, the other one, Paramount, to kick in. And look, we were looking to short at 83, but right off the bat, you see it just broke it, pulled back, and then it never came back. If we had seen this move into it and it had come down and we saw weakness, a retest, it would have been the perfect trade, and we would have taken it right back down to 75. But that news, that news just drove that thing. And look at that. That is a strong move. And look at this gap. So basically, unfortunately, we didn't get the, we weren't looking for that move up. We were looking to short at this 83. So we didn't take advantage of this. But we're going to do that this week. One way or another, we're going to make money here on Netflix this week, I think. And I think we have two possibilities. I think we have a long and a short. And that's the great thing about being a retail trader, guys, right? Instead of an institution, we could be anything we want. We're not bullish. We're not bearish. We have no bias. We don't care what the market does. We just want it to do something so we can make money. And that's what we're going to do here. Well, hopefully that's what we're going to have happen here. Now, what I'd like to see happen is, one of the things I'd like to see happen is right off the bat, I'd like to see a pullback. Now, I like this candle. I believe we're going to get that. Look at this candle that we closed in on Friday. That's a nice volume candle, right? Very nice. And it's similar to this one that we started with that brought us down to this level. Okay. So with that being the case, I think it'll be a repeat. We're going to get a pullback, a nice sized pullback. That's going to take us back to test this level. All right. So what we're looking for, very basically, want 93.50 to hold. Okay. So long as 93.50 holds, we buy into that strength, 94 and through 94 to 95. Let me pull this back. There we go. Pull back into here. Once we have confirmation of support, we buy into strength through 95. We do not chase after 95, but then we start ripping profits off here at 96 and a half, 98, and of course 99.50, because hundreds right there, that's going to be resistance, not to mention psychological numbers, or whole numbers tend to be psychological. People take profits, people get in, different things like that. So we want to make sure we get our contract sold. So I'm going to take profit right in front of that, just to make sure there's not it gets up there and exhausts and I don't get out. You know what I mean? So that's what we're looking for here for Netflix. It's just basically a continuation of this bullishness to take us to that 100. But I do believe at that 100, we are going to start some weakness. You guys, we went from 75 to over 95, and then it's going to go to 100. That's a 25-point move. That's 33%. It was at 75. You know what I mean? Like, that's incredible. The thing has to, it has to pull back. Well, I guess nothing has to do anything. I'm saying I strongly feel that it's going to pull back at that point, in which case I'm just going to watch. When I take that profit here and I get out of my position, I'm going to see if we get heavy resistance here. And if I see a bearish engulfing candle that breaks us down and along with the correct volume profile as usual, then we're going to look to potentially short it from there. All right. So we're going to short it at 100 after we long it from 93.50. 93.50 to 100. And then we short from 100 down, presuming that's what it tells us. Now, if we break through 100 with heavy volume, obviously we're not going to do that. We're going to wait and see what the pullback's like and what happens there. But we'll play it by ear at that time. But I am looking for a long and continuation, basically, to that 100. All right, so that is Netflix. All right, Netflix for next week. Pfizer had a nice week too. Finally got up over that 27 that had been acting as a bit of resistance for us. And when it did, it just went kablooey. You could see it just did a nice cup and handle pattern. I mean, that's a beautiful cup and handle, right? I mean, you almost can't draw it out better, cup and handle pattern. And that is a bullish pattern. All right, very much a bullish pattern there. Not to mention, guys, volume profile. We got this one big pullback here, understandable. That big pullback only brought us to 26.68, 26.65, somewhere in that zone right there. But look at that recovery. Beautiful V-shaped recovery, which is strong. And then it just held beautifully. There we go. Breaking levels. And then look. Just stair-stepping its way up. Up, pull back, testing levels, so on and so forth. Now, I do believe that what we're looking here for this week is a pullback again, no more than, to be honest, 27.15 is like a deep stop. All right, I'm sorry, guys. These should have been a different color. I guess it really doesn't matter at this point. Let me change that super fast. Give me about 5 seconds. Okay. And this one. Okay. All right. So what we're looking for is a pullback, potentially a retest of this area right here, 27.15 to 27.30, which is our buy zone. And then it's very simple. We're just going to take profits along the way here. Now, I wouldn't do it at 45. It would be 50. I'd take profits at 27.50. I can actually move this. All right, there you go. 27.50. And then I would possibly take another profit at the high of day on Friday as well. Normally, I like to get a little bit more of a spread between my profit targets, but I don't want to be greedy on this one, guys. The Pfizer has done a great job moving up over the last couple of weeks and I do believe ultimately it will get to 30. Just may take some time. I think that's going to take potentially the rest of the month of March. but it'll get there. I think slowly but surely it'll creep its way up there. May happen sooner, may not. That's just how I think. But so long as we pull back into this area and it holds, I'm good for the long, and I'll just be taking profit along here. 2760, 2790. I do feel that we'll have some resistance at this 28. So that's why I'm going to take profit just a little bit ahead of that, just to make sure I get out and take my profits from there. All right, so that is Pfizer for next week. All right, now back to discussing wartime issues or military actions. This is where it's going to be kind of very relevant too. As many of you possibly know, Palantir is a military stock. All right. Unlike some other stocks, they are not military in the sense that they're hardware related. They're not like munitions or things like that. But they are in the software business. Excuse me, guys. Let me get a quick drink. My throat's getting dry. All right. They are in the software space for the military. And so when there's action, all those drones you hear about, all the, different AIs that they're using for different military applications, a lot of those are related to Palantir. And so when you have military action, that can be the case. Now, that being the case, it also moves differently because unlike some other military stocks, because it's software, it's very quickly and easily deliverable. Unlike, when you have to make a product, it's not just zeros and ones, and like you have to get things to make it and blah blah blah, people to put it together or machines. It takes time. Software is deliverable quick, so when this happens, Palantir can quickly move, is my point. So I want you to be really careful, because this could go in our benefit, and it could also kind of burn us a little bit if we're not careful. If especially, again, big ifs, we hear more about Iran and issues with that seem like not necessarily that things are escalating, but things that are not de-escalating. All right. Well, then I would consider that to be bullish still, even if there's no military action further or anything. I still think that would be bullish here for Palantir. Not only because I'm sure it aided in what just happened, but also because it means we still have to be ready just in case. Now, if they come out and say, or if something happens, that makes it clear there's a de-escalation, for whatever reason, well, then now the long isn't so strong here on Palantir. Okay. So before I want to get into that trade plan, I want to make that clear and just have you guys realize that. But I do want to play this potential military action. Again, we don't talk politics and this, that, and the other, and it's not about anything personal about it. In fact, personally speaking, the only thing I'll say about it is, like, I hope there's never a war in the planet. Like, I am anti-war. The idea of people getting hurt disgusts me. I hate it. But at the same time, the world is what the world is. That being said, we're going to take advantage of what's going on in whatever way financially, so that we can do what we do here. So let's say tomorrow we get some type of word of a de-escalation that goes down, then the long is off. If no de-escalation or an escalation, definitely the trade is on. But what we're simply looking for is really easy here, and I've got it outlined pretty simply here for everybody. We're looking for a pullback into this 134. We want to test our stop, right? This 134 to 135 level, which we already have had a little test right here, right? This was Friday. This is all day Friday. Within this is all day Friday. So we had to move up, move back down. We tested this area again. I want to see just one more test of this area. A little pullback here. And then once we have the confirmation of that, we're going to take that long. And then, of course, we're going to take profit at 140. and then right there up at that 145, which I believe will be the resistance. All right. And we're going to see then what happens at 145. If we get a continuation, obviously, we'll have 150 to look forward to. I don't know if we'll get that far. I don't know if we'll get to the 150. I mean, that's a big move, from 130. Was it at? Or was it here? 125, guys. Yeah, so 125 to 150, I think might be a little much. Not that it can't get there. I mean, again, we're looking at for at least up to 145 on this long. So that's kind of what we're looking at here for that. Now, again, de-escalation news comes out. This is gone. We're not going to mess with it. If anything, then maybe we'll short it. We'll see. And this is the beauty, right, of being the traders we are. If we don't get this move up, which we're anticipating, there's nothing wrong with playing it down. If we get a breakdown of this level, and then we come back up to test this level, and it looks weak, and we see the opposite. We see a weakness here, and then we see a move down in price action along with high volume. Well, then we could take this short. There's nothing wrong with that. At minimum, quick day trade scout from 135 to 130. And who knows? Maybe we get down here back to that 125. If that, again, if de-escalation occurs, that's a possibility. All right. So that's just what we're looking at here for Palantir. Tesla was crazy, as it always is. This thing's a beast. So we dropped down to 395. Geez. Again this week, this thing is just bouncing like crazy, like 25, 30-point moves regularly. I think you just see it didn't want to give up this 4, and it still does not. So what we're going to look for here, all right, is a retest of this 4. I'm going to keep it simple and quick here with Tesla, guys. We want a retest of this 4, pull back. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's not already on here. This should have already been here. I think I forgot to save it, and it didn't save the plan. It just saved the chart without the plan. So let me kind of do it as we're together here. All right, so we're looking for 400 to hold. Okay. And then we'll have, trade planning 101, guys. Here we go. Got to give it a little wiggle room just because, it's Amazon. It's crazy like that. So you got to just do that. All right. So that'll be our stop. Give it 1 sec to put that in. There we go. We'll give us about $1.50 to kind of see what happens there. We don't want to get too risky. You don't want to be on the wrong side of an Amazon trade. Yeah, that's for sure. So we want to be very tight with our stops. When we're with Amazon, we want tight stops. Whoops. And we want to stick to them, guys. Like, we always stress risk management. Certain stocks, it's imperative. It's imperative. All right, so that's what we're looking at here. All right, very simply, you're looking for a pullback into this zone right here. We'd like to see 400 hold. And then very simply, you look at 405, 408, and then 411, 4011, 411 for that last profit target. Okay, I think we're going to get resistance there. Clearly, we had a double top here up at 420, not quite 420, but 417, 18 last week. I don't think we're going to get much higher than this 411. I think this 411, 414 is going to act as resistance for a while. And I think our channel that we could likely trade in between is right here, which is a nice size channel. I mean, that's a nice almost 20 point channel. And that will make you a lot of money here with Tesla. If you're caught on the right side of those trades, you're going to do just fine. All right. You don't need a lot. You don't need big positions. One, this is one that I don't even tear into very often. A lot of times I get a single contract, but there's nothing wrong with getting back into a trade, and I do that often as well. Um, let's just do a hypothetical here. Say we get that bounce up, we get the 405. I'll take profit. Well, we might get a pullback to then, maybe 20, I don't know, 402 or something like that. Well, then if I see strength in that 402 area and it holds like VWAP and it looks bullish between price action and of course the volume. And then, I have been mentioning, and then of course the trade line VWAP relationship. When all those signs line up, that area is going to hold. Well, then I will buy that same contract that I just sold up here cheaper than I sold it from here. And then I'll just up here, I'll resell it. I'll just take advantage of this little move. Or if we get a I'll be more patient for a continuation because having already profited from this move, I don't want to give anything back. But even if I am wrong here, I'm getting out here, and I'm still saving, some of my profit. But if I'm right and we get a continuation, you see what I mean? You don't have to get a lot, guys. You have to, develop your own strategy or strategies. There's no one kung fu, right? But the more you know, the more you're able to do. And that's just the way that you can be ambidextrous in this market here. All right. But that's it. We're looking for that 398.50 to hold to 4. We get that confirmation. We're looking at longs to 405, 408, 411. All right. So that is Amazon, guys. And the last but not least, and this is another kind of wartime play, guys. So I want to put that out there. We got 2 of them this week in regards to that. First was obviously the Palantir. Second is XOM. As we saw, we had a gap up in price for energy and energy and gas. And so I'm going to see if we could potentially take advantage of that, and that will obviously be determined. Now, I'm going to show you the trade first, and then I'm also going to show you the longer-term trend. But the trade is very simple. We're looking for a pullback into 151.50. Make sure we get to 152.50, 35. I want that area tested and to confirm support. Upon confirmation of that support, very simply looking to take profit. If we're able, I love buying by my stops, right? It allows us to take profits before our profit targets. If we find that confirmation here, and it holds and we buy at our stop, that's even better because now I'm going to take profits here at 52.72 or 152.72 as opposed to still buying. And it's still a perfectly buyable area. There's nothing wrong with still buying here. If you miss getting at the stop, but you see strength into this area, nothing wrong with that. I love to test my stop because that's where I love to buy. I love buying my stop. Then I could take profit at what is still the top end of my entry channels. All right. And then by the time I get to my first profit target, which I guess technically this would be my second if I am able to do that. By the time I get to here, which is the high of the day, this 153.65 from Friday, I'll be taking profit there. And then, of course, here at 150, right in front of 155 at 154.50. Okay. So that's what we're looking at here for Exxon or XOM, which is obviously ExxonMobil. But we want to pull back, retest this 151 to 152, and then we go from there. Okay. But that is it, folks. Those are the trades that we're looking at for this week. All right. Any questions that you have about these trades, guys? Any questions that you have about other trades that you might be in that we didn't cover here, that we're not in, as a group, but you might be in individually? Feel free to ask me about those too. And we'll go from there. Okay, well, all right, guys. I guess if there are no more questions here, we're gonna go ahead and end this week's study hall. Great job this week, guys. And look forward to another great week coming up here. Um, so if you guys are obviously not members, feel free to join us here at toptiertradingteam.com. And once you get on board, we'll get both your access to the private trader chat, as well as your get you signed up for the alerts to your phone, and then we'll get you going from there. All right, guys, it's been a great day here. Great week again. Appreciate you all, and look forward to seeing you soon.
Trading team, we locked in. Risk small, gain tall, we stock in. Live trade guidance when the clock spin. This the upgrade, this the top win. Top tier trading team, we locked in. Direct to my phone when the drop hit. Private trading chat, get a squad lit. Call it out, map it out, then we profit. Hey, trading my live screen, sharing on go. Walk me through entries, these are slow mo. Real time trade alerts, phone light glow. Move with the wolves, not the showboat. Private group chat room, that's the war room. Call out zones, flood the plays, let the floor boom. From the watch list straight to the ballroom. Top tier stamp on the bag, that's a short move. Team call line ring, that's a big play. Study hall, same grind, just a new day. From the red to the green, that's a switch lane. Top tier on the screen, that's a fixed name. Top tier trading team, we locked in. Rich small, gains tall, we stock in. Live trade guidance when the clock spin. This the upgrade, this the top win. Top tier trading team, we locked in.